mirror fogs but shows her still. Her hair, her laugh, her quiet will. I wipe it clear, but she remains in shapes of steam and window pane. The floor still creaks where she would walk, and I swear I hear her late night talk. The lamp still flickers like her eyes, right before she whispered lies. She left no trace, not even clothes, just the weight of air that still knows. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but this room holds what I can't keep. The room still hears her name, even when I don't speak the same. She's gone, but something stays, like perfume that won't wash away. The curtains move without the wind, like she just stepped out then back in. The record skips on our old song. It's been playing broken all night long. I've changed the locks, I've repainted walls, but nothing deafens these echo calls. She carved her name into this space without a pen, without a trace. This room never asked questions, it only listened. And even now, it still answers to her silence. The room still hears her name when it rains or when it's plain. She left, but never really did. This house remembers like a kid. I didn't write your name in stars, didn't shout it from the speeding car. I whispered it into the scene of my quiet, faithful, clumsy dream. I didn't flood your phone with lies, just showed up soft and on time.
Fireworks, no painted skies, just
profound, folded neatly, no profound. Just a sandwich, a washed cup, a hug you barely notice much. You said I lacked intensity, but love's not meant to beg or bleed. I gave you all I couldn't say and watched you throw it all away. I didn't love you loud, but I loved you long. I didn't love you big, but I loved you long. I loved you in lowercase, the kind you miss, not the kind you chase. Now you write songs about the pain, but never knew what still remains. But I was the peace that silence breaks.
Keep falling on this town.
Ever since you're not around, every street knows your name, every night feels the same. I gave you more than I could be. Now there's nothing left of me. Ever since you were mine, time just drags me behind. Your love crawled deep in my soul, left a mark I can't let go. Yeah, ever since you were mine, your shadow sleeps beside my bed. Every word we never said, I play your song in broken keys, looking for the man I used to be. Love and use my own with sin. Hide where the chains I dive back in. Some scars don't need to heal. Here reminders what was real. From the moment I loved you, the world changed its tone. Every silence found a voice. Every heart felt less alone. I didn't know the cost back then. I just knew where I belonged. From the moment I loved you, I gave more than I knew. Every dream bent out of shape just to fit inside your name, yeah. From the moment I loved you, I wore hope like second skin. Let the fire pull me in. Every warning passed me by. Love don't wait, it just decide. If I fall, let it be true. Every sky still points to you. From the moment I loved you, I lost control, I knew. If this road ends in flames, I'd still walk it the same, yeah. From the moment I loved you, just what to give away. From the moment I loved you, I became something new. If this song's my last goodbye, it'll still speak your name, yeah. From the moment I loved you, from the moment I loved you, from the moment I loved you. Ooh. She packed light, just her smile and grace, left no trace, not even space. The air still warm from where she stood, but the silence screamed louder than it should. She kissed my cheek, said don't fall apart, then tore the sunlight from my heart. Now I sit with thunder in my chest, no peace, no light, just unrest. They said love should make you whole, but she left me with a flooded soul. She flew high, all wings and grace. I stayed grounded, lost in place. She took the sky, I kept the storm. She left the bed, but stole the warmth out where the wind, like a second skin, drowning in the mess I'm living in. Her laughter echoes in these halls like distant rain on crumbling walls. The coffee's cold, the nights run long. I hum her name in every song. She said the world was too small for a fire, but I'm just a man with worn out desire. I built my home in broken lines. She flew while I read warning signs. I gave her love the sky, and I stay. There's ashes on my notebook spine, like every word gave up in time. I light another, close my eyes, but your voice don't answer like it tried. The melodies all start the same, but fall apart when I reach your name. Chords feel thin, like the love we wrote but never lived in. I've got lines that lead to nowhere, corner sides too afraid to care. I try to write, I try to feel, but the verses blur what used to be real. Cigarettes and songs I never finished, all the parts of me you slowly diminish. I hum the tune but lose the end, like all the things I tried to defend. Your chair still leans the way you left. The cushion's hollow like my chest. Your coffee cup's still halfway full, but the warmth is gone. The world turned dull. weeks in silence, mourns the loss. Still I strum and chase the ghost of a chorus that needed you the most. Some songs beg to be heard, others stay quiet, just like the people who leave without saying enough. Cigarettes and songs I never finished, truths we smoked and then diminished. I light the match but not for life, just to see the smoke dance through the night. If you ever hear me play, know you're the line I threw
speak in echoes, not in sound. My words fall halfway to the ground. Used to sing with fire in my chest, Now I whisper like the rest. You took the song, left the refrain. Now I'm just a verse drowned in rain. I used to stand, now I sway like a tree that begs the wind to stay. My hands still play the chords we knew, but they tremble like I'm missing you. This melody don't feel the same when half of me still calls your name. I'm half a voice, half a man. Since you slipped right through my hands, can't find the rest of who I was, left behind in your quiet my jacket hangs just like my hope, a little warm, a little broke. The mirror stares but don't reflect the man you love, the one you left. The records play, but they don't sound like they did when you were around. I hum along, then fade to none, like dust pretending to be sun. Used to be a voice that filled too soft, too slow. It's 'cause the rest of me never came home.
Just on my boots, bad on my skin, two ways out, no way in. Voices pull me left and right, truth get lost and fade away. Every step feels heavy now. I don't know which way I'm bound. I'm standing between two roads. One leaves there, one unknown. If I stay, I'll lose my soul. If I go, I'll walk alone. Yeah, I'm standing between two roads. Old stars whisper, turn around. New dreams don't make a sound. Fear and faith both call my name. Different rules, the same old pain. My shadow shakes with every choice. Silence screams louder than noise. I'm standing between two roads. One's paved in gold, one's stone. One feels safe, one feels cold. Won't demand their toll. I'm standing between two roads. If I fall, let it be mine. No borrowed saying, no borrowed time. I'd rather bleed on honest ground than live lost and never found. I'm standing between two roads. I'm standing between two roads. I still remember the way you stood, one hand on the door, like you understood. Didn't cry, didn't shout, didn't beg, but my knees gave in like a shattered leg. You said this ain't forever, just for now. But I knew that lie by the way your voice fell down. You left perfume and a half-smile ache. Now my mornings feel like I'm wide awake in a dream I can't shake. My hands still tremble when I touch your name. On that old record sleeve we used to frame, I play the track and it cuts too deep, like a song that don't want me to sleep. I tremble like the first goodbye, when your silence taught me how to cry. And every breath feels like a fight since you took the day and left the Your laugh still echoes in the kitchen tile. I stay quiet there just for a while. Even the kettle don't scream the same. Now the steam just whispers your name. I lit a match, but the flame won't hold. The bed's too wide and the coffee's cold. I'm not broken, just half alive, still waiting on the part of me that didn't survive. Everyone says goodbyes get easier, but no one talks about the first one. The one that teaches you that forever doesn't always stay. Your shadow sleeps on my guitar, and every note still knows who you I just tremble like the first goodbye.